YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, it's your boy Pat Coltrane. What's up with you, baby Bubba? I said, baby Bubba, what's up with you? Good morning, folks. How y'all doing? Panther Nation, how y'all doing? Your boy back and ready to attack. But before we get to that, I'm dropping bars this morning. But before we get to that, y'all know there's a big game coming up. Big rivalry gang, even though nobody in this division see us as a rivalry. But this is a big rivalry game for us. So we about to get into it. But before I get into it, y'all know this my last week. I mean, not my last week. I'm tripping. My last season doing strictly Panther videos. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of stuff here and there, just to, give people an idea of where I want to go to. But I want to start giving shout outs, man, and really give people who really inspire. Yeah, I say they inspired me to really cam up and start doing Panther videos. And that goes for rivalry team YouTubers. Because whether y'all believe it or not, football ain't everything, man. You can really like the person and not like the team. I don't know if y'all know that or not. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna start off. I definitely got to start off with the New Orleans Marks. And before I started doing videos, I was heavy watching, like, I don't know if y'all know the TTC or whatever, Trash Talking Circle, where you had teams, YouTubers who did videos for other teams, and then they'll go back and forth with other YouTubers. I never wanted to join that because I ain't about that life. But I thought it was hilarious. It was entertaining to me, and it made me want to cam up. I didn't want to join it, but it made me want to cam up for my team and do videos, man. But let's start off with the Saints. And the two main YouTubers that I watch before I started my channel, the two main YouTubers I watch, and I feel like they was legit, they was funny, they knew their team, they was about that life when it came to talking trash, was Saints Uptown and Algiers. I don't know if y'all watched them before, man. And I don't even know if they still do videos like that. But back then, those were some heavy hitters, man, for the Saints, yo. So shout out to them, man. I appreciate everything they did. But say no more. That's it. It's time. Saints fans, what y'all thought this was? New Orleans Marks fans, what you thought this was? Ain't nobody scared of y'all. You hear me? Ain't nobody scared of y'all. You hear me? Coming into this game, I ain't gonna say coming into this game. This season, I was happy. Drew Brees was gone. I was like, that's it. The Saints is done, y'all. Play the music. Don't nobody want to see Drew Brees no more. They ain't got no quarterback. They are done. Preseason came around, and they were still on fire. They were still high-powered. Still got a high-powered offense. But guess what? Nobody's scared of y'all, man. Ain't nobody scared of y'all, man. I know we couldn't do nothing with y'all last season, but this is a different team. You hear me? It's a different team. With Drew Brees leaving, I thought for sure, this us. They ain't got nobody but Jameis Winston. Even though y'all hear me say Jameis Winston my favorite quarterback in the whole wide world, they ain't got nobody but Jameis freaking Winston. And Jameis seemed to be working out. He seemed to be working out for him. I don't think it's gonna be enough. Last season when we played in the first time, we just knew we was gonna win. They ain't had no Michael Thomas. They ain't gonna be able to throw the slants all game. It didn't even matter. Because Drew Brees was still out there. Can Jameis do the same thing? He lit it up last week. So much so. I ain't want to even say he lit it up because he ain't even threw for over 200 yards. I didn't watch all that game. Only somebody like Jameis can throw 500 touchdowns. Only Jameis can throw 500 touchdowns and only throw for 100 yards. That is so Jameis. But that was different. Can he do it again? Can he do it against in my opinion, one of the best defenses we had in a long time. Can he do that? Y'all lit it up so bad. Y'all lit the Packers up so bad that I don't know how much y'all wanna, go with this man's word. But Stephen A. Smith say y'all the second best team in the league. I need that. Stephen A. say y'all the second best team in the league, right behind the Tampa Bay Marks. Y'all the second best team in the league. I need that. I feel good about this game, Panther Nation. I feel real good about this game. Now, I'm going to say this. My biggest worry, it's probably going to be my biggest worry throughout this whole season. And it's this offensive line. It's this offensive line. And how Joe Brady is planning to continue to hide the deficiencies. That's my biggest issue, is this offensive line. Any other matchup should be no problem. Everybody on their coaching staff got COVID. This happened. It seemed like this happened last year when they had they had everything piled up against them. We should have won that game. Drew Brees ain't had no arm. Michael Thomas was gone. They ain't had no receivers. Marquez Callaway, whatever his name, Callaway, he came out and turned out to be the best wide receiver in the world. This is another situation. They ain't got nobody. I think Marshawn Lattimore might be down. I believe. If I'm wrong, I apologize. All the coaches got COVID, which means that somebody else, let's look into that. Maybe we ain't even got to play this game. Let's look into this. We might need to, go ahead and let them forfeit. But looking at every other matchup, I'm not really worried. Like I said, this defense is way better than it was. This defense is way faster than it was, man. And I think going against these New Orleans Marks, going up against them is going to be an even better test. Because I know a lot of people say, this was the Jets, Pat. Them was the Jets. They been having offensive line issues. This is a good team right here, then. We going to see about this team right here. And what I saw last week didn't just look like, oh, this is a sorry offensive line. This defense that we got is strong and fast. Jameis, they come in. I say, Jameis, come out to play. Offensive wise, we got the weapons. Sam, all you got to do is do the same thing you did last week, man. I ain't got to tell you this. Do the same thing you did last week. Just don't make no mistakes. I want you to do a little bit better job at your options. I want you to do a little bit better job at reading the field. I want you to do a little bit better job of getting comfortable early. Get comfortable early. Heat up fast. Because we're going to need that. That's what Sean Payton do. Sean Payton, every time he plays us, really, Sean Payton and the Atlanta Marks, they do that. They start fast with us. Because they know we like to start off slow. Then by the second quarter, we kind of got our bearings. And then third quarter, we kind of just start to go downhill. We need to start fast with this team. Come out firing, Darnold. And I know a lot of people feel like C-Mac. You get Joe Brady, all he uses C-Mac. I'm going to be honest. I ain't going to beat Joe Brady up for too much because of that. Because C-Mac, he always open. He always doing his thing. Now, I don't feel like Joe Brady using him the same way we used to use him, where we just kind of hand the ball, keep trying to run up the middle, doing dives with C-Mac. I don't think we doing that. But I think C-Mac is a really, really good safety valve for Sam Darnold. So he get real comfortable with C-Mac, because you could get pitch it to C-Mac in behind the line of scrimmage, and he gonna make something happen. And when you got that type of safety net, shoot, I'll be relying on that too. But I'm hoping Sam Darnold can build up a little bit more confidence than he had that last game and read the field. Now, this could have something to do with our offensive line. Okay, go back and watch that game. This offensive line is jacked, y'all. I know a lot of fans say, hey, what are you talking about? We ain't the one that had 6 sacks. What are you talking about? Go watch that game, man. This the Jets now. Remember that. These the Jets. If we go up against a solid defensive line like they got, even though I think Marcus Davenport is going to be out and they still got Cam Jordan, who's 76 years old and still bringing pressure. When you got a solid defensive line, we going to see. We going to see. So maybe Sam Darnold's decision-making came from, you know, all the pressure he was getting. But I'm hoping this offensive line can hold up a little bit better to allow him to be the good quarterback that we know he can be. Defensive wise, like I said, this defense is fast. You know what I mean? This DB versus their wide receiver DB versus their wide receiver matchup shouldn't be no problem. I'm not worried about that. From what I saw last week, man. From what I saw last week, and everybody said Corey Davis was solid. Everybody said Denzel Mims was solid. Those are solid wide receivers they were going up against. Now, mind you, we're going up against a better offensive mind in Mark Payton. But I think it's going to be a good test, and I believe we're going to pass it. You hear me? I believe we're going to pass it. Panther fans, we're going to talk about it. Join me tonight at 7 o'clock at the train stop. Score prediction. I'm going to go with, I'm feeling it. 24-21. Panthers. 24-21. Just like they beat us by 3 the first game last season. Time to repay them. Panther fans, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit me up on Twitter at PatColdTrain. Hit me up on Facebook, facebook.com/PatColdTrain. We're going to talk more about this game tonight. We're going to go in depth. We got some news we could talk about. We know we had some breaking news yesterday. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, and it's some stuff I want to get off my chest. It's not going to be an hour and a half, I promise you. I hope not. So catch me tonight, 7 o'clock at the train stop. Saints fan, I know you want to talk your junk. I ain't going to let nobody jump you. Come to the train stop. Hit us up in the chat. Talk your stuff, man. Talk your stuff. Since Stephen A say y'all the second best team in the league. I need that. I'm going to need that. Join me. If you want to support the channel, you can always hit the Cashapp, $, the train stop, or PayPal, paypal.me/PatColdTrain. All right, y'all. See y'all tonight. I'm gone.